Welcome back, YouTube, to icychap's Edge. I'm icychap, this time back with a review of the RC4. Quick history on it. The RC4 is basically Jeff Randall's design. It's Rat Cutlery's version. The originals were made by Ontario, and I don't believe they had a 4-inch blade. I could be wrong, but the closest comparison in the Ontario line would be the Rat 3. The RC4 is obviously a 4-inch blade, and as you can see, there is the Rat Cutlery symbol, RC4. The major differences, the reason why Jeff Randall wanted to get away from Ontario, is basically number one, the improved fit and finish. The radiusing on the micarta is all done much more cleanly. There are also liners in the handle, which makes it a lot more robust. It's overall a more comfortable knife to hold, and that extra thickness in the handle is a welcome addition. One thing I don't like is the new finish they use. The phosphate finish that Ontario used was very rugged, but it also wasn't so slick. Now I actually have my blade oiled up a little bit so it appears more slick than it really is, but the problem is you cannot use this spine to strike a firesteel. It's just too slick. So what I did is I actually took a file to mine and I removed some of the finish from the jimping, and that gives me more of an abrasive surface that I can use on a firesteel, so that helped a lot. A couple things I love about the knife. Number one, the design. The modified Bowie shape that you saw on all the Ontario knives is preserved, so you've got full thickness throughout the spine, very strong tip. Number two, with that design, you've got nice sweep to the latter third of the blade, but you also have a flat edge for the first third or 2/3 of the blade. What that allows you to do is really choke up on the knife and use your arm in a lever action and use that flat edge for great bushcraft techniques like notching wood and whittling. I really love the length of the handle. It's a longer handle than in the Rat 3, and again, that makes for a very positive grip, very strong grip. It's got a nice choil for choking up. It's still a very nimble knife, even though it has an extra inch of blade length, and the balance is actually about neutral. Talking about the sheath real quick, this knife comes with a Kydex sheath instead of a plastic sheath like the Ontario version. A couple things I love about it. Number one is it's got all these rivets so you can very easily attach a tech lock. I attach mine for horizontal carry. I really prefer that so I can carry it horizontally on my belt. The knife stays out of the way. Number two with the sheath is you've got these two screws here, which are actually adjustable. You can put them in the first position or the second position. I put mine in the second position because I like very, very tight knife retention. As you can see, the knife is very tight. I actually have to use my thumb to retrieve it. And the reason I like that is because I don't have to worry if I do carry my knife, I don't have to worry if I knock my arm into it, it's not coming free from the sheath. If you do want looser retention, then all you do is you take your handy Leatherman tool and you remove those screws, put them into the first position, and this opening will be a little bit wider and won't squeeze your knife as tightly. You won't have as tight retention. Overall, I think it's an exceptional all-around utility and bushcraft knife. I really enjoy the RC4. I recommend it, and I give it a solid 8 out of 10. Can't speak today. So there you have it, RC4, 8 out of 10. Leave comments, subscribe, and as always, have a good one. Later I thought you came around.